I am optimistic, positive, and excited about the phenomenon called chiropractic, reaching people with my practice and building an exceptional life of productivity and prosperity and generosity. Well, my life is filled with love, fitness, and fun. My purpose is to become a smarter, more powerful, capable, driven, and superior version of myself. Superior version of myself. By ever increasing my awareness, knowledge, understanding, motivation, hands-on skill, communication skill, voice skill, word choice skill, what to say, when to say it, and how to say it skill, and of course mastering the art of exceptional living. Every time we train, you are naturally attracting great new patients right now. You're becoming a more capable motivator and persuader of people. You're empowered to make smarter long-term decisions, and of course you are energized physically, mentally, and financially. A superior version. I heard a wrestler turned wrestling coach, and then he became a mixed martial artist turned mixed martial artist coach. He says most people don't know what it's like to tangle with a superior human being. I heard that and realized there are superior human beings. Whoever wins a gold medal in the Olympics, that's a superior human being. They're superior. They are faster, they are stronger, they are smarter. Their hand-eye coordination, their ability to endure pain, their ability to persist, their ability to train consistently for long periods of time. They are a superior human being, period. That's why we have competitions, right? To see who the superior human beings are. That's why all sports exist, to see who's superior. You can be superior as a chiropractor. No limit to what you can learn, how much you can train, how great you can become with your hands-on skill and your communication skill. There's no limit to how much you can care. People want that more than ever. They want you to care. Many people don't have anybody in their life who cares. But we can care. So the goal is to become a superior version of yourself. Remember now in Winner's Edge, we have 4 categories in life: love, health, career, and money. Everything fits into those 4. Everything. And we want to become superior as much as we're possible in all 4. Chiropractic right now, it's very interesting. If we go back to the year 2000, how much do you think the typical chiropractic adjustment cost was, or collection per visit was, in the year 2000? It's around $35. And I remember exactly where I was sitting in the year 2000. I remember what I was charging. I remember what I was collecting. Around $35. Oh, but what about therapies? Oh, yeah, there's some areas there might have been some therapies being paid for, but just for our demonstration here, $35. Now, from the year 2000 to right now, how much do you think the cost generally of medical services has gone up? How much has the cost gone up since the year 2000? How much has the cost of cars gone up since the year 2000? How much has the cost of houses gone up? How much has the cost of gas gone up? How much has the cost of medical stuff gone up? It's gone up around not 150%, but plus 150. Okay? Remember now, 100 times 150% is just 100 plus 50, 150. But 100 plus, okay, plus 150, well, that means it's 100 plus another 150% of 100, which is 150, equals 250. Here, let me use this example. The cost of medical procedures has gone up by a factor of 150, which means today our typical office visit should be like $87.50. That's what every chiropractor should be charging and collecting per visit if we just went with the flow. Plastic surgery has gone up, dental care cost has gone up, every medical procedure has gone up, prices of cars have gone up, house has gone up, lumber's gone up, gasoline has gone up, kids' toys have gone up, chiropractic stays the same. How do you explain that? How is it that the typical chiropractor right now collects about $40 a visit, but everybody else has grown by a factor of 1.5? I want you to see how true this really is. Everything else has increased what they're charging. It's accepted. It's what everybody pays. It's just the way it is. And chiropractic has not grown at all and gone with the flow. It's like we're in a raft trying to paddle upstream instead of just going with the flow. There's so many reasons for this. We don't have time to share them all. The psychological complex of the entire profession. This all starts with the chiropractic schools, I would say. Do chiropractic colleges get students excited and start to program them as it relates to the value and worth of a chiropractic adjustment? Or does it teach them that chiropractic adjustments are worth nothing? Chiropractic colleges teach that chiropractic adjustments are not worth anything. Why? Because you run around and work on each other all the time for free. Student clinic for free, whatever clinic for free. You never have to pay for care. So you graduate thinking that chiropractic adjustments are worth nothing. In the medical world, they do not have that psychological limitation. They expect it to have a certain fee. They have no problem charging that fee. If you can't pay it, they have no problem sending you to collections. They keep strict accounts and they have a accurate assessment of the worth for the services they provide, without a doubt. And then over on the chiropractic side, we want to be nice and we really want to help people and I want people to like me, and I got out of school and I don't think chiropractic is worth anything, and then somehow you have to sit there and fabricate your fees. You come to the realization, and I want you to understand this. Here's one of our takeaway points. My chiropractic friends, it's great to be with you. The more you learn about how chiropractic works, how a chiropractic office works, how chiropractic business works, how systems and procedure and the use of language work, how image works, how assembling a team and layout and equipment, how it all works, you'll be shocked at how successful you can be. You hang with us, you won't even recognize your life in a year, let alone 5 years, let alone 10 years. So chiropractic, sitting right now, you should have in your mind that anytime you touch somebody, it's worth $100. For me to even touch anybody and adjust a single segment, that, just the thought of that, the intent of that, the care and concern, all the work you've done to be able to do that, that's worth $100. Quick story. Many of you have heard this, I'm sure. Young couple driving down the highway. They have some car trouble. They're on the side of the road, trying to wave somebody down for help. Nobody is stopping. Then a guy rolls over the hill in a truck. They try to wave him down, and the brake lights come on, and the guy slows down, pulls over to the shoulder, backs up, jumps out and says, "What seems to be the problem?" "Well, it just seems to conk out and we can't get it started." The guy says, "Well, maybe I'll take a look." The young couple is saying, "Please do." Opens up the hood, looks at this, looks at that, touches this, touches that, does one little thing, says, "Go ahead and give it a try." Starts up and runs fine. And he says, "Wow, can we pay you for this?" And he says, "Yeah, it's $100." And the dude says, $100? It only took you 15 seconds. And he says, "Listen, it's $20 because I knew what to do. It's $80 because I knew what not to do." You lay somebody down to adjust them, it's worth $100. Why? Yeah, it's $30 or $40 because I know what to do. It's an additional $60 or $70 because I know what not to do. And in addition to that, it's for my care and my empathy and my concern. It's worth $100. Now, does that mean you go into your office? "I'm changing my fee to $100. Some of you could. Some of you aren't ready for that yet. My job is to try to get you ready for that. Okay? So value is the name of the game. Everything has gone up. Let's get our mind going with it and provide an office that runs so well. We look so good. Our procedures are so great. We care so much that we develop a tremendous demand. See, the issue here is demand. There's no lack of demand for men and women who want a nose job. Unlimited demand. They can charge what they charge, and it is no problem. It's the way it is, because people will pay for what they want. They don't want to pay for what they need. They want to pay for what they want. Okay? They need a trainer. They want food. They're going to buy what they want. People buy what they want. Now listen carefully. Our job is to get people to want what we sell. In fact, that's a high-level point. I should make a note and do a whole seminar on that. The whole deal is for you, listening to me, to provide something inside a box we call an office that people want. They want it. They want the ice cream. They want the spaghetti sauce. They want it. And we determine if people want it if they come back. New restaurant went in down the road from me here. I happened to drive by at about 9 o'clock last night on a Saturday. Not a car in sight. Why? Nobody wants what they sell. Beautiful building, cool sign, looks nice on the inside. Nobody wants what's in there. Drive by another place called Redstone, one of our favorite places around this area. Parking lot is jammed. Why? Everybody wants their rotisserie chicken. They want their great salads. They want the fajitas. They want the grilled salmon on a pile of jasmine rice. They want it. I want it. I want it right now. Let's go to Redstone. Lunch is on me. I'd love to have lunch with you. Talk about your office. Talk about the things you want to see improve. Let's see now, I got about 100,000 coaching calls in my brain. Taught, a couple hundred events of every size and parameter and chiropractic. Written maybe, 1,000 pages of stuff. Just finished another little book. and another little book on top of that, both in the same 10-day period of time. I might have a few things to share with you that could be valuable. I'd love to have a chance to do that sometime. We're here to provide something that people want. Now, in Winner's Edge, we have this down to a predictable keyword, predictable science. If you do this and this and this and this and this, people will want it. And when they want it, they will come back for it, and they will tell other people to come and get it. And when you have that demand, then we can start to have some fee changes. Seminar recently had one of our gentlemen come up. He had exactly, just happened to be, 100 new patients last month. Provided $239,000 in services. That's one chiropractor in one office, couple, 2, 3 CAs. See, that's what we call demand. Everybody wants what he has. So now he can take, and his fees can go up, 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 up. Because what's he going to, he can't continue, he can only see so many people. Well, maybe he should hire an associate. Why? And ruin his life? Why would he do that? Why would he add the stress? Why would he add the hassle? Let me clue you in. If I gave you $5 million cash, are you going to go do a bunch of things that just add a bunch of hassle to your life? Or are you going to take the money and eliminate the hassles? You're cranking in practice. We don't add hassles. We eliminate hassles. It's almost like it's counterintuitive. We eliminate hassles. We eliminate stress. We get everything so simple and so refined and so fun and so sharp on our minds, so clear that we truly have the exceptional life. So here's the question for you and for me. How do you get people to want what you have? Some people, this is naturally easy. If you had a really good-looking person, do you think it's easier for them to build a practice? It's like, are you kidding? All they have to do is stand there. Hi, I've got a chiropractic office. That's all they have to do. People just want to be around people like that. People want to be around superior human beings. Yeah, but it's just the way it is. It's biological. Very few people have that advantage. Go to the airport. How many male model or female model people do you see walking around? And the answer is, I'm not sure if I've hardly ever seen one in the airport, and I'm in the airport as much as anybody you know. I will be in the airport again later on today. Diamond Medallion Elite Plus. Whatever the highest thing is they have at Delta, that's me. On the plane first, off the plane first, get whatever I want. I have a private phone number to call if I want anything from Delta. What are they doing? They're trying to get me to want to fly Delta. And I absolutely do whenever I can. And you want to get people to want what you have. You can absolutely do that. And we do that what? Because ultimately, people go where somebody cares, and they deliver the goods, and the place is cool, and the people are nice, and where they're results focused. And every one of you can do that. Each and every one of you can communicate better. You can look a little better, smile a little bit more, be a bit more prepared, be ready to go to create a predictable result in the practice. So the name of the game here for this brief podcast is, how can I make an office, the right equipment, the right layout, the right smell, perfect forms, team, fee structure, codes, scripting, procedures, the Winner's Edge powertrain. Then how can I take myself, make sure I dress right? I've got my scripting and all of my protocols. So when people come in, they come into this system that is so good that they want more of it. And they want to stay around it, and they want to come back, and they want to tell other people. Chiropractor A, parking lot is jammed, they go in, chiropractor's late and they always have to wait. CA is scowly, they got a diffuser that's running all the time and the place just stinks like cancer even though they think it smells good. Playing whatever music that nobody wants to hear. Chiropractor's sort of winging it. Okay, adjustments aren't that comfortable. Table isn't that clean. See, who wants to come back? Versus you roll in and you walk in and the place is neutral and there's pictures of all these patients all over the place with smiles on their faces and someone has a nice greeting and you go back right away. And the chiropractor is very cool and very steady and level-headed and like perfectly honest with you. Does a great job with tremendous skill, hands-on skill, and communication skill. Decent fee structure, easy payment arrangement. How can I not want to go back? If every single patient who's driving by your office can't stop in quick and get a perfect office visit, you're not ready for anything. In fact, that's my policy. Anybody, I tell all your patients this might be a big takeaway for you. If you're ever driving by my office, you always stop in and get adjusted. Like I program them to do that. If you're driving anywhere near here, you drive by, you stop in quick, get adjusted. You see one of my cars out there, you know we're open, you stop in. Okay? There's no driving by and not stopping in quick and getting adjusted. And they know they can do it because they can walk in and boom, right into the loop they go. But they won't do that if they know they have to wait and if they really don't like it. I don't know what it is for you. If I could do an office visit, I could make a list and go through exactly what to fix to make people want what you have. It's very easy for me. But of course, in all of our training videos and all of our materials, you would learn what those things are. My goal is to teach you how to provide something that people want so that you can do what? Well, I don't know. Increase volume, save more lives, and ultimately on the business side, make more money. What does it mean to make money anyway? Making money means you provided a service, generated income from it, paid all the overhead, paid all the taxes, and you ended up with your net income, the actual money that goes into your personal checking account. That is the money you made from your efforts. Efforts went out, that is what you made. Are you any good at making money? I've always been able to make money. Paperboy making money, working at the grocery store making money. I'm willing to do the work. Then we have to be able to hold on to money, and then it's a whole different game entirely to actually grow money. That's a topic for another day, isn't it? Our focus, that's funny. You can tell it's about lunchtime for me. Looking forward to having some great high-performance fuel today. Jump on that plane later, feeling good, looking out that window, thinking, imagining, contemplating, innovating, getting prepared for all the cool things that are coming up. So here it is for you. What is it that I need to do so that more people want what I have in my office such that I get more new patients, more referrals, and I create such a demand that I'm then able to bring my fees to what they should be in the modern era, increasing my collection per visit, increasing my case average, increasing then through the system how much money I make so I can go on and do what? Create the exceptional chiropractic life. Great job. Tory out.